You know what it is, boys? It's Monday and the latest ball knowledge test. Which are the best on TikTok? Do not at me. This time we're going for all-time Manchester United versus Arsenal. Oh, let's go. So, Jens Lehmann or De Gea? I'm going De Gea. I think De Gea is, at his best, one of the very, very best keepers who played in the Premier. Don't know why I said Premier, but Premier League, yeah. Lauren or Neville? I'm going Lauren. I think him and his Invincible year was absolutely sensational. I think he was better than Gary Neville, I'm sorry. And I had to put that little twang on it. Cole or Everett? I think this one's very straightforward. This is Ashley Cole, the best left back we've ever had. Vieira or Keane? I'm going Vieira. Vieira just had way more strings to his bow, but Roy Keane was amazing, man. So underrated. He wasn't just a kicker. Bergkamp or Berbatov? I think this is very close with Berber's ace, but Bergkamp. Henry over Van Nistelrooy and Beckham over Pires. Right, boys, we're back for Ball Knowledge 11, I think. I've got the best ball knowledge tests on TikTok, so stitch it, and let's see if you agree with my answers. Shane Long or Leroy Lita? What a name Leroy Lita is. Blast from the past. I haven't heard it for ages, but I'm going Shane Long. Very good player, steady. Danny Rose or Maynard Figueroa? I'm going Rose. He was a good player, but Maynard Figueroa, I can remember when he scored that absolute screamer against Stoke from about 70 yards. Disgrace. Bouba Diop or Kevin Prince? Bouba Diop was steady player, but Kevin Prince had the sauce. Joe Hart or Paul Robinson? Paul Robinson was very good in goal. Very good. Joe Hart, though, at his best, takes that one for me. Sebastian Larsson or David Bentley? I think Larsson had the better longevity, but Bentley was the better player. Nice. Nani or Arshavin? Arshavin was fantastic, but I've got to take Nani. Nani was just something else. Yuri Djorkaeff or Christophe Dugarry? It's Yuri Djorkaeff. Right, boys, so at this point, we all know that I am doing the best ball knowledge tests that you can find. So if you're a creator, do this, and let's see if we all get the same. I'll give you the right answers now. Right, so Yakubu or Darren Bent? This is a good one because Yakubu has got one of the longest running, really good careers in the Prem. So I'm going Yakubu. Absolute baller. Owen or Torres? I think Prime Mark Lone was better, but Torres has ended up with a better career. Owen spent 3/4 of his just being shite, didn't he? Shevchenko or Crespo? It's Shevchenko. Shevchenko was the best striker in Europe for a while. But he was wank at Chelsea. Ow. Ronaldo or Ronaldinho? That's R9, and it's R9 all day. Lucio or Cannavaro? I'm going to have to go Cannavaro, but Lucio, what a player, and he's a new hero in FIFA. Nice. And Puyol or Piqué? I'm going Puyol. I love Puyol. Put your answers in the comments. Right, boys, so today's ball knowledge test comes right back all the way from 2010. So let's see if you get the same answers as me. And if you disagree, put it in the comments. Right, so Schneider or Mesut? I am going Mesut. Schneider had his moments, absolutely, but Mesut was streets ahead for me. Absolute baller. David Villa or Drogba? Drogba, the ultimate big game player. But David Villa wins this, hands down. Hands down. David Villa was a monster. Diego Forlan or Eto'o? Forlan again had his seasons or so where he was brilliant, but it's Eto'o. Schweinsteiger or Fabregas? I'd argue Schweinsteiger had probably the better career longer, but I'm taking Fabregas. Fabregas is just a footballer. Thomas Muller or Lampard? I'm going Lampard. Lampard was better, simple as. And Robben or Ribéry? It is Robben. Who've you? Right, boys, so no ball knowledge test yesterday, but don't worry, we're back today. So, Premier League Big Six edition, so I'm just randomly picking ones who you can choose. So now I'm going to give you the right answers. So, Kante or Rodri? I absolutely love Kante, but if you're talking now, it's got to be Rodri, auntie. Just to confirm, I am doing it for now, who I would take now. Mount or Foden? I would have said Mount last season, maybe, but I'm still going Foden now. Havertz or Firmino? I think I've got to take Firmino. I love Havertz, but he's just one of them players who's not seeming cut it really, is he? For his potential and all that shit. And he's just not. Lloris or Ramsdale? I think I'm taking Lloris still. Koulibaly or Varane? Varane's had the better career by a mile. And I think I'm still choosing Varane. Romero or Matip? It's got to be Romero. He's one of the best in the league. And Saliba or Fofana? Yes, boys, so I'm out in Liverpool today, so I hope I don't see any of you all upset today. Anyway, new ball knowledge test. This is what we got for today. Saturday, let's go. Alright, so Giggs or Beckham? I'm going Beckham. Giggs was very good, but Beckham was so underrated. He was saucy. Trent or Walker? I'm going Walker. Walker is just the most all-round package for a right-back out of the two, and I'm choosing Walker. Fabinho or Rodri? I'm still going Fabinho, but Rodri is working his way up, but Fabinho for now. Van Nistelrooy or Van Persie? I'm going Van Nistelrooy. Van Nistelrooy was just different sauce. But RVP obviously was disgusting as well. Bale or Neymar? Now Bale deserves a shout in this, but it is Neymar, 100%. Robertson or Cancelo? It's Cancelo. Cancelo is the best fullback in the world. He just is. Diego Costa or Lukaku? Diego Costa was only good for a couple of seasons. Lukaku's had a career. I'm going Lukaku. Right, new week, second ball knowledge of the day, let's go. Premier League throwbacks. So Benjani Mouawari or Roque Santa Cruz. I'm going Santa Cruz. Benjani, though, did have an amazing season or two, didn't he? I remember that, half remember it. If I'm wrong, fuck it. Benny McCarthy or Alfonso Alves? Alfonso Alves come to Middlesbrough on the back of, 35 goals in 33 games? But that's all he did. It's Benny McCarthy, great player for Porto. Mateo Kezman or Mutu? Now, Kezman got more goals over his career, but I'd argue Mutu played for the better clubs and was a better player, so I'm going Mutu. William Gallas or Ricardo Carvalho? This is a tough one. Gallas was so good, but I've got to go Ricardo Carvalho. Xabi Alonso or Carrick? I think that is a lot closer than you would say, but I am going Xabi Alonso, but Carrick's so underrated. And then, obviously, the man himself, Peter Crouch, is better than Nikola Zigic. Alright boys, so I'm dropping a ball knowledge test on this page. It's going to be a Real Madrid versus Barcelona edition, and just to clear up any grey areas, I'm going to do it as the best player of the career, not the primes, or put anything like that on it, so let's jump into it. And I'm probably not going to explain my answers. Casillas or Valdez? Valdez was very good, but it's Casillas all day. Marcelo or Jordi Alba? It's Marcelo. Marcelo is probably the best left back I've seen in my time. Very good. Ramos or Puyol? It is Ramos. Puyol Beastlo. Casemiro or Busquets? It's Busquets. Busquets is the best CDM I have ever seen. Kroos or Xavi? I'm going Xavi all day. Modric or Iniesta? It's a lot closer now. Modric is coming towards the end, but it's still Iniesta. Iniesta's the best midfielder I've ever seen play football. Cristiano Ronaldo or Leo Messi? It's Messi, and that is the only right answer. It is. And R9 against Eto? I'm going R9. Put yours in the comments.